Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 611 of the Daily 180, and today we're going to explore an idea that it came from somebody that probably is not necessarily going to be anybody that you would say, oh, yeah, I'm sure Todd hangs out with this person from Tribe of Mentors. We're back into Tribe of Mentors for a little bit. I One of the people that the next person that we had to deal with and to work with is Dita Von Teese. And if you don't know who she is, go ahead, look her up, but do it at home. Some of that stuff might not be safe for work, if you know what I mean. But Dita Von Teese, as much as she may not necessarily be my cup of tea and somebody that I'm going to hang out with all the time, man, I dig where she's coming from and some of the things that she's talking about. She's brought burlesque back into mainstream. Or at least as close as it can get to mainstream. And in her conversation, she was asked, one of the questions she was asked, if you could have a giant billboard anywhere with anything on it, what would it say? She said this: you can be a juicy, ripe peach, and there'll still be someone who doesn't like peaches. You know what? It's taken me a significant period of my life to understand that there will be people who will get me, and there will be people who don't. And I spent a lot of my time trying to make sure that I was the kind of person that everybody got. And it sucks. It's hard. It is uncomfortable. And it's not that it's uncomfortable because going out and trying to be somebody who is not offensive is draining on your soul. It's because sometimes in the effort to be not offensive, I overanalyze what means something to me, what's important to me, and who I really am. When it all comes down to it, I think this idea of authenticity, a lot of people throw that around, hey, we got to be authentic. We got to be we have to have some authenticity in what we do. Authenticity is just a way of saying being true to who you are, to what you value, to the things that make you unique. Over the last past year or so, I have been exploring some things that I do very well with my career and some things that I have not been able to explore very much in my career, even though I do them very well. And I've come to the conclusion that, you know what, I really like those things. And I'd like to spend more time doing those things. It's been hard for some of my family. It's been hard for some of my wife's family. It's been hard for different people to recognize that that is something that is going to be really important to me. And I'm going to just pursue it. And I'm going to make it work in some way, shape, or form. That's authenticity. And that's what it means to be a juicy, ripe peach. Even though there may be people who don't like peaches, it doesn't necessarily mean that I ought to abandon being a peach. So consider that and go out there and be peachy. Hopefully this is giving you something to think about. This is something that you can use to share with your tribe, share with other individuals. Hopefully it moves you forward in your life. For me, that's a big piece of what's going on. Hit the button to subscribe. Hit the bell to be reminded when we've got more of these coming out. And as I often say, this is the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Nullum diem. We'll see you next time.